They don't make stockings like they used to.
And say like,
How about like, you know what I mean? I want to go somewhere.
where you wanna go?
Take me to Paris.
I can take you.
You can take me.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I actually got this song too. It's called "Travel to Paris Alone."
Okay.
You wanna hear it?
Yes.
Here you go. You don't have to care, no. I don't need no explanation from you, yeah. You better be glad I'm fair, cause I can write a song and embarrass you, hey. I'd rather spend my day, hey, on a plane by myself, drinking wine and champagne, no, no. I travel to Paris alone, 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 travel to Paris alone. Hey, that was nice, right?
Yes,
nice
that was a beautiful flight.
Yeah.
Like champagne and sherries.
Right? I would love to go to Paris though.
And welcome to my Sinn-Of-Men live streaming on YouTube. That was my first guest, the beautiful Queen Niomie Luvv with her song, Travel Alone to Paris. Up next, we have the interview. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out. And
That's good. We're taking it from the top. That's good. Let's start over.
right. Such a great interview. Hello, oh my gods and goddesses, and welcome to Sinn-Of-Men. I am here with my first guest, Miss Niomie Luvv, the most talented and fantabulous.
Thank you. Peace to everybody. It's a pleasure being here today. I'm psyched.
I know, me too. I'm just as psyched as she is. But we're gonna start with Niomie. Please tell us like where you're from and a little bit of background about you.
Definitely. I was born in West Africa, Liberia. That's my roots. That's my culture. But I was not raised. I was raised in the South, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to be specific. And I spent my last 7 years in Houston, Texas. So I'm a Southern girl all the way.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna get any more Southern than that. I mean, you say Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's there.
That's deep down in the swamps.
Right. Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so again, not even having to say, but since you're from Africa, music obviously is embedded in your soul and your spirit. Did anyone else in your family, as far as music is concerned, did they sing? Did they play instruments?
Yes, definitely. My father, I watched my father growing up playing the guitar my whole entire life. I'm a huge religious. I have a huge religious background. Let me say it like that. So I grew up in the church my whole entire life.
Okay.
So the first instrument I learned to play was the drums. My parents had a church. They said, we have 4 kids. We're not looking for nobody. We're going to put them on the instruments and they're going to learn.
That's great.
Starting with me. So I jumped on the drums one day and never stopped.
Okay, so the drums was actually your first instrument that you learned.
My first instrument.
Okay.
And after that, I grew up with a yearn to want to play more, but I never really knew what to put my hands on. So I would always you know, jump from here to there. I'll hop on the piano, I'll learn it, you know, get the basics. Then I'll hop on maybe the bass, get the basics. Like the bass, I actually played the string bass in high school for a little bit. The huge tone.
Wow.
So
okay,
that
you don't
was
meet too many
probably
women actually play the bass, so that's really interesting.
And
okay.
it's really, really cool because that gave me a little bit of the jazz taste as well.
Okay.
So, you know, that was awesome. Being able to, you know, especially wanting to learn to play different instruments was always my thing.
Okay, so you found it just easy to hop from instrument to instrument.
I had a very musically keen ear.
Okay.
So any instrument I hop on, I was just, you know, I would be quick with it.
Wow. Okay. So do you read music or is it just?
And that's one thing I've been learning to do.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say yes and I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
And so it's like in between. Certain instruments, I can tell you the notes and this and that here and there. But as far as like you give me a full sheet,
so you're like,
give me like 2 hours maybe. I can break it down for you. Yeah.
Okay, so being that you play multiple instruments, what would be your favorite? I know you're sitting here holding on to your guitar.
My guitar.
Your guitar?
Yeah, but I would say the most passionate instrument for me that I've learned to play is the piano.
Yes. I fell in love with myself.
The piano was one of the instruments that really brought about, really made me dig into my talent.
Okay. And why do you say that? What was it about the piano?
It was just something that, you know, really touched my soul, especially playing the types of songs I wanted to play.
Okay.
My father played the guitar, so I was like, you know, I don't want to touch the guitar yet. And the drums really doesn't give me that.
Give you know, everything, kind of, right? Yeah.
So one day I bought a piano and I placed it in my apartment, and every day I'll come home from work, you know, trying to figure out what's this and learning new songs. And with the piano, I've written over really majority of all my songs.
Okay, so the bass, the piano is the bass for most of your music.
For most of my music, of course. So something told me when I decided to come out here. I said, you know what? The piano can't come with me everywhere. I don't know how to be carrying around a piano. So I think this is the time where I can pick up an instrument that's going to be able to, you know, give me that. Yeah, exactly. And then the guitar just came to mind. And also I started, you know, listening to a lot of soul music at that time. Like my inspirations, India, Erica, Jill, Lauren. So I picked up the guitar and just started falling in love with the melodies and the sound, and that's what I embraced it from there on.
It's funny you said that because that was going to be my question. Like, what was some of the women that influenced you as far as music? So you said India, I really love her. Yes.
Lauryn Hill is like my protege. Like that's my. Oh my God, I wouldn't say I want to be her so bad, but she reminds me of me.
And it's funny you say that because someone asked me, well, describe Niomie. I said, you know what, she's a cross between Lauryn Hill and I was like, you know, Jill Scott. I was like, and then someone else. And it's funny, those are two people that you picked because I was like, that's it, like that's soul. And that's what I just tell the people, like, she's just soul. That's all.
Of course, yeah. Lauryn Hill, she when I started, you know, really doing music, I never really wanted to sing. I was more into just creating the sound. Creating that, you know what I'm saying, giving my ear, like really, you know, relax. What to say? I had an itch in my ear that I was looking for, and that the music gave me that. But as far as singing, I just one day I wanted to sing like everybody else first. Let me say it like that. I wanted to sing like Beyonce so bad. I was like, oh my God, I can't hit those notes. I can't do it.
She does get up in the rafters just a tad bit.
Yes, her voice, you know, I wanted my sound to be what everybody else admired on TV at that time.
Right, okay.
And which I had to learn, you know, the long way that I had my own.
Yes.
It was a hidden talent.
Yes, exactly.
That I had to embrace. And you know, I caught on to that one day. I was at school, Lone Star College to be exact, in Texas.
Shout out.
And I was in the piano room and I was playing. One girl stood by the room. It had like, you know, windows where you can look in to see who's playing. And she sat there. She told me she sat there for a long time, just listening. And at that time, I was playing my own song, and I wanted to see if I sang it, how will I approach it? How will I embrace it? And from then on, I just started, you know, messing with my voice and doing this and doing that, and I hated it though.
You hated your voice?
Yeah, I hated my voice. Seriously.
What?
I hated it. And I was like, wait, nobody sounds like this right now. Nobody's making, you know. And the girl opened the door and she was like, you sound amazing.
Wow.
And ever since that day, I told her you're lying like 5, 10 times. I said, stop lying. You just like the song.
Isn't it funny when you have like a talent and someone else recognizes it and you're like, really?
Yeah, so she really encouraged me to dig deep into that talent that was hidden, and I ran with that.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna ask you. I'm like, were you always singing growing up, or did you always know you had a voice, but you're saying no, you didn't discover?
I never wanted to sing. I was always shy when it came to singing. I remember back in elementary, which is crazy. My teacher had this competition. My music teacher, she told everybody to line up, and she said, I'm looking for somebody to play the part of who's gonna sing the lead role. I wasn't interested, but we all had to do it.
Okay.
So we're standing in line, and she said, everybody just sing. So I'm picking a song to sing, and I'm like trying to sing low purposely. I'm like, my voice sounds horrible. And you know who she chose out of almost 20-something students?
You.
Me.
Right. I should have told you something right there. You still was like,
yeah, I still let that go over my head. And I sang the lead role that day, actually with someone, another girl who wanted to sing along. I was like, yeah. Thank you. You can help me. Exactly. And she surely did that day. I was like, really low. I said, you go, girl. You better sing.
Wow.
But ever since, I was never really the openly singing type person.
Okay.
So it was always just instruments and music and just creating sound until I really found my voice.
So after that day that the girl was like, you're amazing, what steps did you take after that? Did you say, okay, well, maybe I do have a little something here. Let me start singing.
What I did, I actually got other people's opinion. After she told me that, and she was really just
adamant.
Yeah, with it. And she was like, you really do have a good voice. And I was like, okay, I was playing around with it, adding different sounds, doing the little skits and all of that. And I was like, really? So I got somebody else's opinion who had a music class with me.
Okay.
And he brought in like 3 other people. I was like,
uh-oh.
I was like, okay.
I'm in trouble now. All right.
Exactly. And I did it, and they were all giving me different names. Oh, you sound so good. You have your own. Oh, and then you're a lyricist too. You rap
right.
too. I was like, yeah.
All right. And you're still like,
yeah. I'm like, okay. Definitely. I ran, and that's at that time when I really started embracing it. That's when I really started to open up to the people who first created the lane. That's when I started really, really digging deep into soul music. Like, okay, that's the sound that I'm embracing. So why not learn about it? Why not look up the different artists? And that's when I just really started. I would know a couple of songs here and there by different soul artists, but I never really knew their background, and that's when I just started doing that.
Yeah, because you don't really have too many of the what I like to call neo soul artists that are really celebrated. I mean, it's like came out when Lauryn Hill came out. It was like, there was a breath of fresh air, because it was just like, oh my gosh, this is a different sound, not so pop, and everyone can like, girl can sing, you know what I mean? But it's like someone that touches your soul is something completely different.
Of course, and that's what really, like you said, that's what really touched my soul. And then when I started doing it, I've received so many compliments, but more, it made me feel like I was a minister of music, because not only was I singing, I was given a different approach to like lyrics.
Absolutely.
I was bringing, I was basically being the voice of different people in a different way.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's when I really started enjoying it, because people would come up to me and say, you really touched me. They wouldn't just say, you sound good. They would be like, you made me cry, or you made me really think about myself.
You already know how I felt about my one song that I keep telling you about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's funny because how I met Niomie was at a showcase that I was going to see for someone else. And I was like, oh, they have a couple other artists. That's great. And I'm sitting there and I'm like conversing with my friend. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden, she started singing, and it was just like, my head, I did that slow turn. It's like, who is that singing? I mean, like you said, touch your soul. And that's how you know when a gift, it's a gift that's given, from God. It's just like, it opens up your whole entire spirit, and you have no choice but to pay attention.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You have no choice but to be engaged, and that's how I feel about when you perform, when you sing. It's like I'm completely engaged.
And that's what I want. That's what I want. I love to see that when people, like, that's one thing. Me being a Scorpio, I have this tendency to, when I'm really trying to get a message across, I will stare you straight in your eyes.
Absolutely.
And that's what I want. I want to reach people further than your mind. I want to reach you in your actual soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let you feel what I'm feeling when I'm singing this
and
song.
those are the best types of artists.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I said I love it, you know, Jill and India, because they do. You can just sit and it takes you to a different place.
Different level,
it takes you somewhere else.
I enjoy it.
That's real music.
I enjoy it. I'm actually, I am, a lot of people, you know, would say this, but I really mean it. I'm an actual fan, like the biggest fan of my own music. Because I will write stuff and really be in that moment, and once I'm done, I will go back and listen to my songs. I'll be like, wow, that touched me all over again.
Okay.
And that's, you know.
Yeah, so which one of your songs right now you would say is your fave?
My favorite, I'm not gonna lie, is Mirror Mirror.
Really?
Mirror Mirror that's one song that really reminded me of myself, as well as every other woman out there that was going through that time when you looked at yourself and you really didn't see you know, what you want, what everybody else portrayed you to be. You know what I'm saying? You saw what you didn't need to be.
Right.
Instead of really embracing what was already there and loving it. And
I feel like I'm about to get emotional. You're telling my story.
Yeah, and that song really means a lot to me. So, if it means a lot to me, I know it means a lot to the people out there that actually listen to the lyrics and understand.
Okay, well, you know, with that being said, how about we're going to have her play a little snippet of Mirror Mirror, because now I'm interested and I got to listen to it. I'm like, so let's give us like your favorite verse.
Favorite part?
Yes,
okay.
yes, please.
Well, I'm just going to jump straight to the I would say the lyrical part.
Okay, here we go.
So here you go. Come on. All I see is you. All I see is something so much far, something so much beautiful. All I see is the truth. Cause when I look at you, when I look at me, I see something more than just pretty. I see your flaws, I see your beauty, I see it all. But the world ain't ready. Cause every time I look at you and I look deep, I'm seeing all the pleasure that you're giving away for free. But you know, you gotta fully understand your work. Cause if you're sitting looking in the mirror telling yourself that you hurt, you're gonna be hurting, you only gonna make it worse. If you sitting down in your tears and that fears in that mini skirt, see, cause you's a grown woman, so act a grown woman and be like a grown woman. It takes of just a man up and put yourself up together. Cause he's the one that's sitting here telling you that he loves you, but you too scared to follow your heart. You got your own picture, but your picture just falls out. Cause you laying there in one spot, letting men run through you like Real and Best jump shot out. Cause I'm the mirror and I see it out. But I only see what you see, but you fail to see it out. Cause I'm the one continue telling you that you're really worth it. If you really know you're worth it, you tell yourself you're perfect. Mirror, mirror on throughout. Why am I not the fairest? I'm in my tell me what you see in me, cause I don't believe, no. Cause baby, all I see is me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Can I get emotional? Somebody pass me a tissue or two, please? I'm like, that was beautiful.
I enjoy writing that song.
Yeah. But she didn't tell you that my favorite song is 8 Minutes. I only heard it one time. And let me tell y'all something. I couldn't even tell you maybe a lyric or two. All I can tell you is how I felt. I'm serious. All I can tell you is how I felt when she said, I was at, what was it, at the carnival?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I was standing probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, probably, what, about 10 rows from the stage? I was in the back, and I was like, okay, she's about to perform, and she's, you know, giving her speech. And I'm like, all right. She started singing. And let me tell you something, by the time she was mid-song, I was almost to the stage. Okay?
Really?
Yes, because I couldn't, it's like, I couldn't hear you. My soul heard you, and it wanted to get further, closer, and closer, and closer. And it was just like, oh, man, it melted my soul.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and it became like it was just like you and I didn't see no one else. It was just, I was just in that space.
That's what it is.
And that is just, it's incredible. When you can do that to someone, you already know, it's like, you know, the sky is the limit, definitely for you. You know. But speaking of which, so how do you feel about neo soul artists like
in this industry now, like the music industry now. Do you think that they're, you know, most industries are looking for like the neo soul, or you feel it's like so geared toward the pop and, you know, things?
You know, I believe they're looking for it, but the thing about it, I think they're looking for it, but yet with an edge.
Okay.
They're looking for it, and they want somebody to bring it to the table with, and not be afraid.
Okay.
You know, like, cause a lot of music now, like the neo soul music that was out, especially, you know, some of my inspirations, when they came out with a hard hit.
Yes.
You know, songs that not only was just soul, but songs that just really had your whole body in that moment. You know, so I believe that they're looking for it, but they're looking for me right now. That's what it is.
She took the words right out of my mouth. I'm about to be like, hello,
You know,
Niomie Luvv.
they've just been waiting for me to come out, and that's all it is.
Yes, absolutely. I'm like, sign up
and
right
not
now.
to say there isn't people that's out there that's embracing the, you know, the
Of
soul
course.
art as well. But I feel like, as far as the music that I'm putting together, it's gonna speak to more than just me, to more than just you. It's gonna speak to the world.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
I think we so need that right now in today's society, especially even with this song Mirror Mirror. So many young girls, so many women even feel that way and still have not been able to accept themselves or see their gifts and see their inner beauty because they're so busy, you know, wrapped up in the world's, you know, society's view and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's really interesting. I'm like excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna be like, guess what?
Thank you.
Niomie Luvv was my first interview.
Definitely, always.
Yeah. So tell us, what is next for you? What are you doing? What's coming up for you?
I'm like,
Because people need to know where they can find you.
right now I'm like on the move.
Okay. Okay.
I am trying to really keep myself busy and focused at this moment, because coming from where I'm coming from, and, you know, making my living out here, and actually, you know, pushing my music as hard as I am now is not easy. You know, you have to do so much, and you have to really do a lot of networking and networking. So that means I have to place myself out there more. You know, so start doing more events, have people see and hear me, let people get to know who Niomie Luvv is.
Yes.
So at this moment, that's what I'm doing. I'm just, you know, placing myself in different shows, doing a lot of, openings for different people.
Okay.
I'm actually in the process of building a band. You know, I want to get a group of people, a team together, to where we're gonna, say this is it or nothing, and just
all or nothing,
and just go and just and minister.
Yes.
Point blank period. That's what I want to do. I could care less right now of all the the money and so much that people are looking for when it comes to making it big. I just want to see people smile, laugh, and enjoy my music.
Yes.
If it takes doing 1,500 people every here now and then, I don't mind.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Okay.
As long as I'm doing it.
So let's tell us what's next. People need to know where you're performing next, so they can definitely be there.
Like this Sunday, actually, I will be at Village Underground. That will be in New York. I'm not sure the exact location, but just look up Village Underground. It's Sunday. Doors open at 9, I believe, and it's $15 to get in. So don't forget.
That was a warning.
Yeah,
she told you. 15.
Yeah, I don't want to see everybody who came out to see me waiting outside and be like, wait, you guys, yeah.
I don't remember. She said like, yes, she did.
Exactly. But definitely, you guys, come out. That will be something that's going to be coming up right then and there. But I do have a really, really nice showcase coming up. The date has not yet been set.
Okay.
But I will definitely be, informing you on that, and you can.
Oh yes, I will definitely post it.
Thank you.
But interesting. You said you want people to know who is Niomie Luvv.
Yes.
So could you describe Niomie Luvv in 3 words?
I would say a queen, first of all.
Can I get a little bit, sister? I'm sorry.
A queen, first of all. I would say very, very, very energetic. I'm one person, that word, when I say energetic, I include, crazy, what's the other words? Just being open, that's what I mean by energetic. I'm not afraid. I'm one person that I will be the first to do anything as long as, you know what I'm saying, I'm enjoying
You're
the
enjoying it, yes.
I'm
yes.
in.
Uh-huh.
And my last word would be, describe. You know, putting 3 words for Niomie Luvv is like,
Listen,
it's like
know.
a,
I know.
it's like a puzzle. 'Cause
I
you gotta
know.
think. Which one sounds the best to say
Right.
on the interview, you know?
I know.
But I would say very soulful. Very soulful, meaning that I'm one person that I'm when you meet me, you're not gonna forget me. So when
True,
you get to
true.
know me, you know, and just sit down and talk with me, or even just, you know, hear my music, you don't even have to be by me. But once you hear what I do, you know Niomie Luvv.
Okay.
You know, so and that's the whole soulful part about it. I have that, you know, that spirit that, you know, once you get to know, you'll never let go.
That very true. 'Cause I'm not. I'm holding on for dear life.
Right?
Trust me, dear life.
Right, same here,
Yeah.
man. Same here, Queen.
But I want to always ask everyone, you know, that interview the same questions, because everyone on my hashtag is, what's your sin? What's your story? And since you already told us your story, sin, most people don't even understand the word sin, S-I-N, and it means moon. So
Okay.
yeah, you know, most people are like, oh, sin. I'm like,
Right?
no, it's
That's
like
why I was like when you said sin, I'm like, hold on.
okay, like, wait a minute, I've been in church my whole life.
Exactly. I'm my dad watching this. No.
No, it actually means moon, but it's just like the phases of it. It's almost like, what is your sin? Like, what is it that gives you your Zen-like moment? You know, like what grounds Niomie? Because I know I'm an artist in my own right as well, and I'm always like, woo, doo, 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 woo, 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 woo. I have a lot of personalities.
What puts me in that peace?
Yeah, what's your piece?
Honestly, I would say God. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Jesus, first of all, because that's one thing I've always held on to through everything that I've been through when it comes down to music, singing, doing everything when it comes down to my writing. That's one thing I fall back on, that regardless of it all, that's always, he's always there giving me every single strength to push on. As somebody I've always, you know, say, down to my music that I write, you know, that I embrace it, but he gives me, you know what I'm saying, that strength.
I'm about to say it's strength.
Yeah, that strength, he gives me everything to really just, that inspires me to write what I write. So that's who I, that it sounds like a contradiction, but you know, the Lord is my sim, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Right, exactly. See? It's not all bad. It's not all bad. So my last question is always what is your sexy? Like, what makes sexy for you? Because people always think this always has to be a physical. It's like, no, there's levels to sexy.
No. I would say my sexy is my fun side.
Okay, that's a good answer. I'm like, yeah, okay.
That's my fun side, because when it comes down to having fun and laughing, that's when you really see me.
Okay.
That's when you really see me. You be like, I've gotten so many times that when I laugh, when I smile, that brings out everything. People are like, yo, I like you.
Like, I like you.
Yeah, I like you. Out of nowhere, you know, I just start laughing and having fun, and you know, really just, you know, smiling and just have that peace. And people be like, yeah, I like her.
Yeah, because sometimes a lot of people always think that you're so serious, and you know, if you're not walking around with this smile, it's like, oh, she's mean.
Exactly.
But it's the
and
same.
I've gotten that.
Yeah.
I've gotten that. I'm one of these person that when you see me, you may think otherwise, that
she got a bad attitude.
Yeah, a bad attitude. And then when you meet me, I'm like, hey,
right.
Yeah, they be like,
I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Happened?
Like, people be like, oh my gosh, I thought you were so mean. It's like, no, it's like, that's my chill face. I try to tell people.
Exactly.
I'm just chilling.
Because if it was supposed to, I think I would have, you know, huge
cramps.
Not even just cramps. My muscles would be so huge right here. Gonna be smiling all day. That ain't cute, you know. You know, you gotta keep it slim.
It ain't cute. It ain't cute. I can't. That's good. I'm like, I like those two answers. I like those two answers. So, coming to the end, so tell us where we can reach you, where they can find you, where they can see clips of you, or whatever it is, all your social media content, if you have any.
Okay. Niomie Luvv. Niomie. That's what a lot of people get confused.
Right.
It's that name actually, my mother gave me that because that was my great grandmother name back home in Africa, and the way it's pronounced is Niomie.
Niomie.
You know, so it's
Okay.
like, yeah, I might not even be saying it right because I have my little southern accent right now. But yes, it's not Niomie. It's the I is pronounced with the ni. So you know, I asked my mama. She'll tell you. She'll tell you how you say it. But other than that, yeah, that Niomie, Niomie, and Luvv. That's you can find me on everything. YouTube. I don't have a Twitter just yet. I know I'm behind, but I'm gonna get there.
Not the only one.
Facebook, same name, and also Instagram.
Okay, well there you have it. I'm like Miss Niomie
Thanks.
Luvv. Now I was all like Niomie. Make
Yes.
sure I get that. I'm like now I'm all confused because I think I was pronouncing it correctly the first time, right?
You know, you were saying
Okay.
it the right. You were actually saying it the way that it's supposed to be.
Now I feel like I'm messing up, like Niomie.
The American pronunciation is Niomie.
Right.
You know,
but yeah, I did say Niomie from the beginning, so pat on my back.
There you go. There you go, Queen.
I'm like, well, there we have it, Miss Niomie Luvv.
Peace
Thank
and blessings
you.
to everybody.
Thank you
Definitely.
so much
Thank
for tuning in.
Thank you.
Till next time.
Bye, you guys. See you later.
Great. Hold it right there. We're going to just do a few pieces.
Isn't she absolutely amazing? She is wonderful. Like, I had such a good time with Miss Niomie Luvv, or shall I say, Queen Niomie Luvv. I can't never take her title away. It was a blessed day. I mean, it was a beautiful day, beautiful music. I mean, was she not absolutely incredible? I mean, it was just her in nature, her guitar, and her lovely voice. I hope you guys learned a lot about Queen Niomie. And yes, there's definitely more. There's always more. We have to tune in. And next up, one of her other songs, the Afro song.
Keep rolling.
Yes.
Stretch.
It was one of my, I can't say it was my favorite song of hers, but she has like so many different songs. But the Afro song is definitely up there. The Travel Alone to Paris was beautiful as well. And then there's one other song that I adore of hers that I'll probably play just for you guys, just to give you a little bit of teaser and a little bit of taste. All right? The Afro song.
Okay. Peace, everyone. It's Niomie Luvv. I am introducing my new song called My Afro. You guys gonna like it. Ready? Here we go. Hey. My afro. The crowd in every room I walk in tremble. Hey, hey, hey. Be careful. About my afro. I ain't the curves grow so ever way they want to. Yes, it's true. My afro really cannot be compared. It's rare. See, to me, it's more than just hair. It defines the beauty of my soul. So, see, it defines the things that I know, the depth of my roots, the ones who I come from, even the ones who I'm running from. Each and every single one of my curls represent one. See, just yesterday, I had to pull out the pick, loosen up the curves just a little bit, break up the necks. Yeah, it hurt it, it's a little bit, but I couldn't resist fluffing my fro, fluffing up the world. It feels like I belong, long on the top of a throne. With my crown on, smiling down on everything I own. I grew up just a little bit, and somebody put a perm in my hair. Oh, see, my mama was mad, but see, I took a risk to show off to the other girls. My hair was just long as theirs, but never again. See, I got on my queen shit, and I cut everything out. I got on my king shit, and month after month after month, my afro. The ground in every room I walk in tremble. Be
way she cut off his hair. He became weak. Grandmama said, rock your natural hair. It's our culture that lies in our heads unique. See, she pulling my pigtails. She fluffing my throat. But that would be the time that she would take the time to tell us the things that we need to know most. Like, always keep your head up. Walk with the crowd. Never let them see you give up. Nah, my afro. Looking at my afro. Got me thinking about my own world. When we come together, all my colorful girls. Every single shade of black. Let's come together. Let's be natural. Looking at my afro. Got me thinking about my own world. When we come together, all my colorful girls. Every single shade of black. Let's come together. Let's be natural. My afro. The ground in every room I walk in tremble. Out of be careful. Out about my afro. Out about the curves go. It's so every way they want to. Oh, yes, it's true. My afro. Peace and blessings, everyone. Glad you enjoy. Niomie, Luvv.
My afro. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. All right, I know I don't sound exactly like Niomie, but I try. I hope you guys enjoyed this interview because I know I did. Make sure to check out Queen Niomie Luvv on her Facebook and all her social media. Make sure to tune in later. If you didn't catch this live, it's going to be recorded on my YouTube, www.youtube.com/C/Sin-Of-Men. I love you guys. Peace and blessings. And of course, you know, all my love.